Hey everyone, it's Austin and welcome back to the channel. It's day 357 on my journey to 2000 where I'll be uploading a video every day until I make it there. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the content. Thank you very much for watching. And let's do it. Alright, after yesterday's loss, we're at 1847. Got the white pieces against in 1870. As a wedding gift, we got a kettle, a ninja kettle, that fires up water lickety split. So I have some tea today. It's been a while since you guys have seen me with a hot beverage. See, now I've seen this before. I have. And I think what I want to do is just fianchetto. You know? I don't know much about this opening, but we're not going to stress out about it. Takes 95 for sure. B5 hangs a rook. Knight here we can take. He wussed out. You're not supposed to take. I do know that much. This looks like a good move until I just go here and put my queen kind of where it belongs. Okay, let's go here. If he goes here, 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 there are no threats that he's making. Okay. I think just developing is fine. Leaving this pawn to potentially hang 5 ever. Here I can take now. I don't know if that'll be good or not. I am playing quite swiftly for the moment. Played some blitz this afternoon. I mean, E3 is just so solid. This move seems good. This move seems good. I think critically speaking, I have to move the queen because otherwise this pawn is just going to be in trouble. For example, rook fd1 takes. I can't go here because this hangs the queen. Well, it hangs the knight, but... So after here and takes, I'm like kind of stuck. I guess I can play a4 and then play it a little bit more slowly. Kind of hard to say. But I think here right away, here, takes is an option for sure. It also, I like that it also controls e4. I'm not really scared of this move. So I think his knight kind of just doesn't belong on b4. Yeah. Now I can consider trying to push and trap or take now that I have a lot of pressure. 95 is a potential move as well. Yeah, here. This is kind of what I was thinking. I was kind of hoping that he would leave the knight there and then I could play 95. His light squared bishop is a sad boy. This is going to be really weak now. I really want to play this move, but he just has takes. Well, I guess I can take like this and maintain a lot of pressure that way. Like my coach just said last night, it's not as good when sorry, I'm just thinking it's not as good playing e4 when they can take on c3. So I wonder if I have like some other move. I just don't see it. Here gets forked. Well, not really, because this drops. Takes doesn't make any sense. My soul is telling me to play this move. My soul. But why did I take with the pawn? Like, why did I do that? I don't know, bro. That was definitely a weird one. Let's go here and here. Can play this. Wow, he takes. Interesting. Let's go here. Let's go here. I don't know. Doesn't feel great at the moment. Especially now that I've allowed him to lock down my light squared bishop. But my thinking was that it was also locking down his. Can get active with the queen now. What about push? I don't have much time. Yeah. I'm not playing as accurately as I should be. I'm kind of just like doing whatever, which isn't great. He's gonna let me take this? Feel like that's crazy. Okay, I'll play along. Okay. Okay. He wants to win this pawn. Understandable. He's also hitting my rook. Also understandable. This traps my queen, and I didn't notice it until just now. Now I have this square. Whoa. What about this move? Threatening checkmate. What am I missing? Here he wants to go here. What is this? Sorry, I'm getting a call. If I go here, if he goes here, I can just take. And it comes with check, so I don't have to worry about this hanging. I don't know, maybe I'm bugging. Maybe he plays this? This we just take. I don't have enough time for this crap, man. No time on my clock. Okay. Let's trade. This check, potentially. Here, check. Check. Sorry I'm not talking much. I'm very focused at the moment. I'm worried about my time. Here. Here, probably just this. I think his pieces are just too far away to do anything. This has to lead to mate. Check. Here, check. Here, checkmate. Yeah. GG's, my friend, GG's. Only played a 79. Definitely didn't feel great. Oops, you gave up a pawn. I mean, the pawn's hanging the whole opening, isn't that the point? Isn't it called the Queen's Gambit? Excuse me. There's no way I'm playing 95. Knight b5 makes more sense. a6 only helps him though. Knight a3. This, knight e5, yeah, so you can't do that. So what do? e5 yourself. D takes, rook takes, queen takes, knight g4, hits the pawn a billion times. If we take this, then he has queen c5. Wow. Queen c5 is a nice move. Okay, but none of that happened. He went here and I went here. This was a mistake. Queen a4 was better. Why? Let's say he played the same move. Knight e5 now. What about takes? He can't go forward, he loses a pawn, so he goes back. Now we play CD. ED. We have this pawn and this pawn to take. It wants this one because it comes with tempo on this. Things are defended. We can play f4. f4 is pretty crazy. I would probably take on a7, which just isn't as good. c6, definitely this move. c3. Okay, so it's just kind of like... So, why can't I do this right now? I can go knight e5 and then take 6. He has to go back. CD. Yeah, but it's a mistake for him to take back. I think he should take this. And then queen a4 now. So there's just the idea that this hits the a7 pawn is why it was more accurate. Knight e5 was still a move. e4 was an inaccuracy. Still, knight e5 is the move. Huh. Okay. Just have to calculate a little. I mean, obviously queen takes is better. I don't know why I took with the pawn, bro. Like, oh my god, he hung a pawn with tempo on the knight. Queen a3 here. d5. We ain't caring about no stinking pawn. f6. Are you for real? Yeah, this makes infinitely more sense. Then the queen should probably come to f4. Knight c4. Not really hitting any important squares. D takes E. Why not bishop takes? Knight d4. What about knight d4 now? E5 is a fork, so that makes sense. Okay, so I mean, I hate the miss move. It's like, I don't get it. It's like, oh, queen a6, best move. This was a miss because rook takes, no, wait. Because of knight c4, it was a miss, shutting down the coordination. Okay. F5, and this is just a draw, apparently. It's like a forced draw, like all the lines are zeros after knight c4. So this is a miss, because I did find the best move. And then I could have just taken this. No. Wait, what's the best move? Okay, here. So I'm threatening smothered mate and the rook at the same time. So rook f8, he has to sack the exchange, which would have been nice to find, but I didn't mind just doing this and winning a simple endgame. So at what point was mate forced? Yeah, this move allowed forced mate. G6 would have been more resilient, but obviously you're still just getting cooked here. If you go here, in G8, all you can do is go here. Knight f5 check, G5, H4 is a miss, because this is mate. So, like, hey, you're checkmating the guy, but you screwed up. You screwed up so bad, because you could have done it faster. Yeah, I mean, I guess let's look at the opening explorer. What is he supposed to play here? Knight c6? I mean, that's what he played later. Knight c3, bc, bishop takes, knight e4, rook c1. What if he takes? What do we play? Rook takes is crazy. White's winning 58% of games here, though. So, knight c6. Yeah, e5 is, like, never played in this position. Knight c6, knight c3, bishop g2 is an option. Still no d5. Well, d5, it looks like it's played, I kid you not, like less than 1% of games. And then we just castle. We're like just crushing. White wins hella games here. What are some... Yeah, when you're looking at the list of games and you're looking at the players' names and you see nobody that you recognize, that's how you know that you're in a less than adequate position. So, anyway. In this position, it looks like after this move and castles, white wins. It's pretty split. There's only 11 games in the database. But I'm just not sure what bishop c2 is. Queen c2 is technically more accurate. Castles. Takes here. Queen takes with check. Ugh, excuse me. Here c5 is so logical. A3. Queen b6. DC. Queen takes. b4. And we just live with the queenside majority, I think. And this reminds me a lot of a semi-Slav position. Queen e7. Bishop g2 feels less than adequate. Like, pushing c5 is very natural here. This is just a mistake. a5, and he's quick to undermine it because our rook is undefended. b5. e5. I mean, this move saves everything. Seems kind of interesting, though. I don't know. So the best move here would have been knight e5. Just always wanting knight e5. Knight e4. Just trying to plan a piece there. I'm trying to glean some ideas. Because I'm just not getting the ideas here, man. a3. I mean, what about like b5? You're just making the c pawn backwards, so that's why it's not good. Bishop e8. Now b5. Taking is crazy. Because it hangs the queen in one move. I didn't even see the queen was there. Yeah, I think I've beat the horse to death here sufficiently. Not seeing a hanging pawn is hilarious. At least I didn't like hang pieces this game. Yeah, bishop a4 is crazy. I mean, what's like a normal move that he could have played here? Like, what about takes? Rook takes c1, and it's the same situation. We're just much better. What's a normal move? Because I feel like knight c4 just like isn't great. Maybe even queen here. Oh my god, queen takes d7. Oh my god. Nah, that's nasty. If you take here, then we have this check. King f7. d7 check. If the king tries to hang out, take here, check, f1, and then just everything's gonna mate the king. No, that's nasty. Takes on d7 would be better for that reason. Bishop h3, f5, bishop takes f5, taking the square away from the knight, so it's kind of smart. King e7, rook ec1, not even taking. If we take, king takes. Rook ec1 is still winning for us. I have to guess because of the passed pawn. These Catalan positions are just so interesting, man. I feel like there's so much to analyze. Yeah, knight d6 was better. This is just +2. Anyway. Alright, guys. Well, if you made it this far in the video, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it as always. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and we will be seeing each other tomorrow.